Hello everyone, and welcome back to Space Engineers. This will be the 50th episode of this season. Now, when I started doing these videos, I didn't really think that... I wasn't really sure if I would get this far. So I'd give it a shot, see how it goes. And what do you know? We are 50 episodes in, and we are almost at the main mission of this series as well, which is to get to the moon, and we can do that shortly after we complete this little ship here. I think it's looking quite nice now, particularly with this little bit of design on the top. I'm not entirely convinced about the front here. I want to soften these edges a fair bit. I've been thinking about that. I'm not sure exactly how we would soften this side, but I think we can carve the bottom parts here, but we can think about all of that stuff later on once we've got the main functional chunk of this in place. And I think that I would like to take at least one of the ships with us, maybe two, so we'll work something out for that as well. But before we get to all of that, there are a couple of things that we need to sort out. One is a connector, which I'm pretty sure we will add to the... maybe we will add it to the rear of the ship. Yeah, or... no, maybe... yeah, I'm still unsure about whether it needs to be the rear or the bottom of the ship. I'm not sure if we bring this one all the way down. Maybe if we put this connector on a piston and we can push it up. If we put it on the rear, I'm not sure where we would park it. So maybe the floor is the only option we have. Or add a couple of skis or something on the floor as well, underneath the floor, I should say, on the bottom, so that it's not so bland and flat. But we'll get to all of that. So we'll probably still got another 10-15 episodes at least in here. So let's see. We can start off by... actually, I want to see... one thing I was thinking about is whether we would need any programmable blocks in here. Whether we need Tim or any of Izzy's scripts or anything like that. We might do, but maybe not yet. What we do need to do though, I am wondering if I should finish this off as a section altogether. I know this battery will be exposed a little bit, or should I allow a third block in there? I might not. And if I'm finishing this block off completely, I need to convert this into a full block as well. We could make both of these into full blocks now that we've got this jump drive in here. It was, the half blocks were more relevant when we could walk around in there, which we can't really do anymore. So I am thinking that this can be the front section of the ship, and that would mean that we cover this section up. Maybe not the cargo container, because we might use that to conduit back the way. But all of these can go up, and there too. And I can't do anything about these two until I take them off, which might be a little bit of a challenge in itself. Where is our good buddy the shredder? That is the digger. I think, is it around here? That's the printer. Oh, this must be... no, that's not the one. Where is it? Digger. It's not outside. Shredder, it's up there. Okay. So what we want to take out here are these half blocks. And I think it makes sense to take them out like so. I don't want to take out too much of anything else. Oh wait. Yeah, and I better do them one by one. Otherwise, all the engines will probably fly off. Okay. Let me hop out. And yeah. So we want to put in blocks, full blocks there, which I think works fine. Let's take this guy. Now that we've got those in there, we should be clear to take the half blocks off on the other side. I am wondering, I am thinking about whether I should do that. Sorry. Thought I was gonna nearly ran into that ship over there. I should get out and move that one. Okay. Hello. Okay, let's just move you out the way here, so you don't get crashed into. Sorry for that very girlish scream there. Okay, so can I... Oh, my inventory is full anyway. I mean, I could, if it ends up being a real risk factor, I could go and take... Yeah, I might have to do that by hand. That's just too close. What I can do is I'll just leave this little guy... Wait a minute. It looks like there might be some damage there. There is. That's from me blowing that up last time round when I was using the printer. Let's just fix that up as well. These deformed blocks. Okay, so now let me put all my stuff in here. Why not? I am oh, is it full? Hold on. Why is it not moving this stuff across? Let's just move them across to there. And then just take my cargo and pop that there. Ooh, we are almost out of oxygen again. So we'll need to get that sorted too. Let's just see. Okay, I'll need to. So half blocks are okay. I can take one half block off before I am almost full. So second half block. Yep, that's also okay. So I'll clear that. Although I might want some of those because I will need them to be able to put in these full blocks here. There we go. Okay, so that takes care of that. I will take this off so we have easy access in there for the printer, which is good. I will also now go and replenish my O2 supplies. There we are. So O2 is replenished. And now we can weld that stuff up. I need a block here which got ground off by accident. Now that has 3 blocks, 3 by 2. Yeah, that looks like a pretty decent like doorway, which is fine. Should I weld that up first? Feel like we should. I saw the printer. Oh, that one doesn't have a beacon. Interesting. Printer's right there. Okay. Sneak past. And let's just get down here and see what we can do. Part of the reason that I'm separating this is that the section behind it on the ship is going to be the hangar. Because I have decided I would like at least one ship to go with us. One small grid ship. I haven't decided which ship that will be yet, but we will take one along with us. And I would like this ship to have a separate hangar area instead of everything being open plan. And I think this is a pretty reasonable way of doing that. And we are out of some, you know. We should have come around the other way so we could weld up the block on that side. Go through underneath the ship. I think that the shredder might be around here somewhere, so I'd have to be extra careful. Yep. Not just extra careful, I have to actually move it. Okay. Let's move the shredder out of the way. Only got 2 hours of charge. That should be enough. Alright, where's the printer? Here we go. Okay. And let's just get these ones going. Okay. Good stuff. So, now that we have this kind of rear of the ship sorted, well, we have the space now to build the rear of the ship. There are a couple of things here. Can we fit 2 ships here is the first question. And we can, you know what might be really cool? Having external docking. It would be really cool if, you know, there was a open hangar around the back. But the problem with that is if we get attacked, these little ships, which can't really defend themselves, would end up taking a lot of damage, and if our connectors get blown off, then we lose the ships and all that kind of stuff. But an open hangar on a ship would be really nice, I think. So if we do bring this ship over to here, could we dock another ship on the right hand side? And if I am docking another ship, it would be this one. And its connector is underneath it. I don't think that I will be able to park this ship. Let's see. Can I park this ship sideways? Is there enough space? I mean, looks like I could park it straight right next to it. I guess I could just put a connector underneath. Oops. Sorry. Could I park it? No, I don't think that this would fit. Yeah, but I think that I could park it like this. Yeah, I think that we could fit 2 ships side by side in here. But then would we have space to walk in between them to get inside? I think, yeah, we might do. Or we park them up on the top and we could go underneath them, but then, yeah, we shouldn't get roasted. No, we shouldn't. Actually, yeah. Yeah, okay. I think without any real planning, we seem to have come to a place where we can park these 2 guys or gals, however you want, or something in between, or neither, however you want to classify these ships. I think we can make it work. What are we missing there? Just a couple of we just need to weld those couple of blocks up, which we can do just now. Okay, so we do need to okay, I'm just thinking this through a little bit. If we really want this squeezing out as snugly as possible, we want to pipe this section out and around, and we will also need to put in, actually, oh no, that won't. I was thinking about, I was just thinking in terms of getting this to pipe over to here, round over to there, which is the last block on the edge, and then bringing it through to this side and then having a connector onto this way, so that we have the maximum amount of space inside the ship for both of these mini ships. And I was wondering if I should move it into this section, take that out, but that won't help us because that'll be too close to that wall. We probably need it a few blocks out here. We'll need to figure out how much a little bit later. And I don't mind some of this tubing coming in through the inside of the ship. Although for this time around, I am not going to use... maybe for the top, I will use a conveyor port.
Meteor storm inbound.
Wait. I don't... Maybe for that one I will use that, but not once it gets in here, because here... I'm actually just thinking, do I put it on top? Yeah, I think on top might look quite cute. So, curved conveyor tube going. Okay, I need to actually get in here. Curved conveyor tube, and then curve it this way, correct? And then and bring it straight along. And I am thinking, actually maybe I should get in here and check. So maybe right about here. Yeah. So maybe a curve? No. I'd have it closer rather than further out, because I don't want the ship to get too large. So where is our connector? 9. Let's pop that connector right onto there, which I cannot because the ship is in the way. So let's try that again. Isn't that the wrong way around? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Totally. I think that would work. And then what we would do is put in our heavy armor blocks there for the roof of the ship, and we would put in heavy armor blocks maybe not quite like that. We need to think about how we cover this section up in a more elegant fashion. But for now, let's weld this up. Maybe I should have started from the other side. Ooh, this is gonna be a little bit tricky, because I think those thrusters might get in our way. Or, ooh, it's relatively impressive how small these ships are. Maybe I should do that from the... Oh, that's already done. I was just thinking that maybe I should have done that from the other side. If I go in sideways. There we go. This is actually really cool. I'm really enjoying I'm guessing we're out of metal grids, yes. Okay, so let's go and get ourselves some more metal grids. Actually, let's see if we can park this guy here. Because that should be fully set up now. Is it not working? Yeah. Let's just hop out and have a look. Yeah, I think that we should be able... Let me just pop a few of these blocks just around here. Yeah! Oh, I love this. I totally love this. I'm a fan. Okay. So, let's... That means that I could actually park... Theoretically, I could park 4 ships in there. Yeah. Well, as long as they're roughly around the same... They're no bigger than this, and are roughly around this shape. From a hangar that is way too large to a hangar that is tiny. Yeah. Alright. Is that connected? Yeah, looks like it. So let's see printer. And we need metal grids. That's a lot of metal grids we're able to transfer this time around. Must have used up a whole bunch of other things. Okay, I'm not sure if I care about the flow right now. But also got to remember that this ship is a lot laggier when I have when I've just loaded it up. Okay, come on. Why are you not getting loaded up? There we go. Cargo container. Yep, that's all of... mostly working. It's not got this cargo container yet, but it will in a second. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just realizing that the other ship, its connector is on the bottom. So it would have been much neater if that one's connector was working or was on the right hand side, but we don't have that yet. And I guess we could redo. Yeah, I guess we could redo the ship. Actually, let me see how difficult. I think I checked it earlier. Yeah, all the thrusters are on that side, and the... oh yeah, I remember building this ship now. There is no way that we'll be able to get a connector on this side. That is just not going to be possible. So the other idea is again to try and dock it sideways. Did we decide it would have enough space? I can't remember now. Wonder if I should just finish this section off first. Maybe that's what we'll do. And then we can have a look at how to do that other part. So finishing this section off means putting this stuff here. And actually, I'm just realizing that if I want that thruster there for now. In fact, if I push that thruster out a block, then I might be able to just leave it there. There is no reason those thrusters need to be right at the back. So let me just... that's the shredders over there. So if I go back around, and if I take both of those thrusters out, and we'll move them just to the edge there. We'll have them sticking... we might not actually have them sticking out. I think the quickest way to get over to that side might be underneath here, like so. Okay, so I think the issue with having it stick out is it just it might not look that nice. So I will keep it inside, just like that. And that's quite nice because that won't hit these thrusters here. Which will keep them safe. So let me put the other one here. Just like that. Yeah. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could put in little wings to stick these out of, but I don't think we will. No, I think we will keep them like this. And we'll just weld them up. But before I weld them up, I should probably move this out of the way. And it might be the simplest to actually just go and dock this. Right there. There we go. And I know that we're going to need thrusters. Actually, yeah, maybe we will just pick that stuff up before we go and build it. Let's see. Maybe we can go and park here. So I think they're about 80 thruster components each. So 160 should be more than adequate. And if we just go in here, printer, CC, thruster components, 160. Oh wait, I didn't get enough in there. Printer, we only got 114. So we'll just bonk in 50. And I've got 4 extra there, but no harm, no foul. Okay, so let's just, oops, weld this guy up. Will that work? There we go. And I'm also wanting to weld these ones up. Good thing these thrusters are not coming on. That'll probably toast this ship quite nicely. Okay, and I'll fix this thruster up. Come on. There we go. Done. Now, the next phase of our construction. Now, I'm not sure. Should I try and cover this thing up? I'm just thinking about the best way. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking about the best way of actually covering it. If I could get a full semicircular module. It's a slope, inverted corner, corner, slope. Yeah, okay. So all we have are corners. I can't do much with a corner there. I mean, I could use half blocks. Yeah, that might actually work. So if I put in some half blocks, half heavy armor. Yeah, half blocks there. And if I then can use heavy armor. Oh, actually, could I? There is the not a corner, not the slope block. There is these. Would that do? Oh, music picking up for unknown random reason. Yeah, that might be exactly what we want here. You think the music picks up when maybe a pirate ship gets close to one of our miners? Maybe, huh? Yeah, actually that's not too bad. I can definitely live with that, I think. Definitely think. Okay. Definitely maybe. So let's see here. Might need to get at it from the top because of the thrusters. Yeah. I'm liking the way this is looking actually. Might have to use this kind of a design style in other places. Okay. So that works for this ship. Actually, let us try. Here's a question. Okay, there is a cargo container there. That's okay. Can I park this sideways onto that port? Let's see. Ooh, the ship is pretty maneuverable right now. I think we can we?
Meteor storm inbound.
Okay, that's it parked. Well, let's get out and let's have a look here. Could we build? Yeah, actually, you know what? This will work. This is fine. I think. Yeah, I think this is totally fine. Because I can put... Just going to put these blocks down. Oops. Not those ones because that's the wrong block. So 6 heavy armor block. Yeah, because this is going to be the roof. Yep, and I'm just going to put in some floor. It's just a little bit of flooring here, just to proof of concept. And here. And here. Because we can. And over there. 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 And I also want to put in that little section. Is that the half slope that I was looking for? Yeah. Right there. Yeah. Ooh. Those corners are going to look a bit odd. But that might actually be okay because we don't have half corners. Which is a real shame. But, you know. Yeah. That fits. That's snug. But that's perfect. So what I will do then is I'm going to... Okay. So the issue with that... Hold on. Is that we don't have a conveyor port coming along here because here we have actually got the jump drive. But what we can do is this one can come along to this end. Where would it be coming out of? I am wondering how exactly I should do this one. Because, yeah, I'm not going to use cargo containers coming all the way through. I wonder if I should use a cargo container even there. Because that might be making it look a little bit odd. I'm going to move this out of the way. Switching camera angles. Okay. Moving it just out of the way here. Okay. Now. That cargo container being there, that's okay. So the wall here, which is right there, is going to be right there. And what? Just realizing that we could have put this sideways so it wouldn't go through the roof, but then it would take up more lateral space. Yeah, it's fine. So now I'm going to put in a small cargo container right there. Turn it around. And then we're going to pipe that one through to here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And join them up. And then we will do the exact same thing we did there. So we're still with the piping. And we are going to turn that around this way. And we're going to turn that around this way. One out. And then we're going to turn it again. And then we're going to put on it a connector. Oops. A connector. And that's it. So we've just mirrored that over to here. And I think that will look... Did we move? Yeah, we did move it down exactly what I think. Let's try it out. Let's build it. Right here, there we go. Ooh, the other side. Should I build from the inside or the outside? I mean, we need to... Maybe we'll start from this end. I mean, this ship is... it's a small, large grid ship, but seems clearly big enough to let us in with this building ship. Just about enough so we can construct these things. If we now had to go inside, though, that wouldn't work. So we are out of interior plate. Are we out of anything else? Yep, just interior plate. Alright, interior plate was in the actual welders. So they weren't getting refilled automatically. It's probably... So they probably haven't been refilled in a little while. Okay, so let's just check. Printer. Yeah, we've got 1,000 liters of space left in there. I wonder if... how much volume? That's 3,000 liters. So how much does 5,000... That's 25,000 liters that takes. If I divide that by 5, that'll take 5,000 liters per 1,000, which isn't there. We could do 1,000, which would be like, what, 200? Which is not enough. So let's see if we can fit 1,000 in here. Close enough. And actually, will we need 1,000? Not sure. Don't need these thruster components anymore. Let's see how it goes. Because I think we had about 500 in there before. We're probably not using that many interior plates. And in this case, it's not necessarily better to have them and not need them, because it does make the ship heavier, and that space that we could be using for something else, potentially. Okay, that's us. That fully built. Looks like it, doesn't it? Oh, see how I had taken my finger off the controls. Like, it took several seconds for it to stop. Now you might think, several seconds, that's not a big deal, but you have no idea how close you are to anything. And then, you know, stop, and then it doesn't stop within a second. You might be running into walls. So got this little guy, so I could try and park it right over here. Probably want to get this as straight as possible. Is that as straight as possible? Yeah.
Meteor storm inbound.
How does that look? Yeah. Yeah. That works. I'm very happy with that. I'm very impressed, surprised, and happy with that. So, actually, one thing I haven't tested is, with that there, can I also park this ship there? I should be able to, because I thought that I would be able to park two ships side by side. As it turns out, that might have been a little bit optimistic, but certainly, in this fashion, they can be parked. Right? Yeah, there's plenty of space here. Yeah, not that we're going to be flying... Well, we might fly through there all the time, but... Wait, there's no gravity here? I guess I need to move the gravity out a little bit more. So let me make that... I don't know. I'll make them all 50 meters. 50... 50... 50... Yep, that works. We've got gravity here. And we can just walk right underneath this ship. Or, if we're worried about getting a little toasted, we can go along the right-hand side there once we put a wall in. Sorry, a floor in. I am just frankly quite surprised that we managed to actually fit a couple of ships in here. I'm very pleased about it, but also surprised. Okay, so let me start laying out some of the blocks here as we're going to have them. Yep, this is okay. And then what we were going to do is we're going to have where are the half blocks? Half heavy armor. They go... Wait a minute. Yes, they go here just like that. And then... Is that the half? Yep, that's the one we're looking for. Like so. And 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have them round here. Take them round. 1, 2, and 3. So that is that side there. Shall we also put in the roof? Oh, I just realized. That is not the roof. Huh. If that is not the roof, then this won't work here. Unless, let me just try something. If I, oops, not what I want. So 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can't bring this any further down. That's as low as that's going to get. Okay, I mean, original roof here was this. But we put that there. Yeah, okay, so maybe the rear of the ship is just a little bit bigger. Yeah. The rear of the ship, it doesn't have to be bigger here, but it does have to be bigger there. I am going to run that. Well, I don't have to, I guess. And I still have to figure out. I was going to have windows here, but that's obviously not going to work anymore. Because we have the connectors on the left and right. The question is, do I make the whole ship bigger? Just taking this off so that I can have a think and decide. Because I don't need to make the whole ship bigger, I just need to make this side bigger. And this side is already... I mean, we have this section coming through there. And I think that we can fit this ship within that section. So, what that means is I can put one... This... Is that right? No, that's not right. I want the slope, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. And I can... Yep, so that side of the ship is covered. Now the question is, can I... And I can't put a block there, but if I put a block just for testing purposes, I'm just going to put a couple of blocks there, and I'm going to put a block there. I can't put that block there because the ship is it's too close. It is definitely a little too close, and I can't move this out further just need one more block on this side. Okay. I will have to have a think about that. I will need to have a think about how we can finagle that. And we could push it out one more block this way. Yeah. That might be the way to do it. So that it is even closer to the wall here. But this would stick out a bit more. But actually, you know what? That might be okay. That might totally be okay. So let me take this stuff off. Yeah, I can totally see it coming out one more and then working its way in. We might or might not. We will do it here as well, just so that it is symmetrical. And then we will get, so we will just extend this wing section right out to here. Yeah, that's what we will do. Yeah, okay. But we will do that in the next episode because we are out of time in this one. Lots of exciting stuff. I'm really excited about getting the rest of this thing done. So expanding that section out into here, expanding that wing out. Maybe we don't need to do it by 2 blocks, but we might do it anyway, just for the for connecting up with that. But we'll take care of all of that and see how we get on in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.